Well, well, well. 2 steps forward and 1 step back with this team. Man, that was not good. That was a bad loss tonight. Bad in the sense that it's brutal and it's devastating. All right, so let's just get right into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the New Jersey Devils post-game report here on this Thursday, February 15th, 2024, where tonight the New Jersey Devils faced off against the Los Angeles Kings at Prudential Center. So here we go. So, coming off the wins on Monday and Tuesday. I wasn't there Monday, obviously, because I would have done a video if I was there. Devils beat the Kraken on Monday. And then the next night, had to fly to Nashville to play the Predators. Beat the Predators on Tuesday. That was such a huge, huge win for this team. Because, one, the fact, they won a back-to-back for once. Usually they struggle with the second halves of back-to-backs this year. And two, you beat a Western Conference team, a team that's similar to you, fighting for a playoff spot. And it was just a good win in general. They played so good Tuesday night, and coming off of that Tuesday night, big win. And you got the Kings coming in, who lost 7-0, okay? 7-0 to the Buffalo Sabres on that same night. Devils have momentum, facing a Kings team coming off a very bad loss. What do the Devils do? A letdown. A fucking letdown of a game. And that is what happened tonight. Kings came out, obviously losing the way they did. You had to expect something from them, and boy did they show it tonight. The first period was all Kings. Leading in shots on goal. Great defense. Giving the Devils nothing. The Kings played a 1-3-1 the entire first period. 1-3-1. You know what that means? One guy at one blue line, 3 guys at center ice, and the other one at your other blue line. So what that basically means is that they were giving the Devils nothing tonight. They said, if you want to win, we're not going to let you cross into our zone. You're going to have to fight for it and dump and chase the whole game, which is something the Devils do not do well. The Kings executed perfectly and shut down the Devils' offensive system. I'll give them credit for that. Not a lot of teams can do that in this league. The Kings executed it to a T tonight, just shutting down the Devils. So, 0-0 after the first, luckily. And then in the second, and this was the problem tonight, the power play, going 1 for 6 tonight, including where they gave up a shorthanded goal. Look, I get the Kings have the number 1 penalty kill in the league, but guys, what are we doing here? You have a power play. You can't give teams chances, especially with one like the Kings penalty kill has. And they gave up a shorthanded goal, and you couldn't even do most of anything on your power play tonight, except Tyler Toffoli nets one to tie it at 1, rebound goal on the power play, no less. So 1-1 going into the third. And immediately as that period started, I could feel next goal is going to win it. These two teams were battling all night long. The second period got a little better for the Devils, even though it's starting to get a little more chippy in the sense. Jack Hughes got mad. He broke his stick. Threw it onto the ice mid-play. Nico Daws had a save of the year candidate tonight. Holy shit. Daws played excellent tonight. Excellent. You could not pin tonight on Nico Daws. The kid played outstandingly. Unfortunately, when you have a game that's getting that chippy, refs are going to start to play a factor, and boy, that they did. All the penalties started getting called in the third. Some were obvious, some weren't. And unfortunately, the Devils got caught with one where the refs, I don't want to say the refs cost them the game, but that wasn't a holding penalty on the Kings' eventual game-winning power play goal. That just wasn't. Put the whistles away. Let the teams play. That game was going for overtime. Unfortunately, penalty was called. Kings to the power play. They scored with about 5 minutes left, and that did it in after that. And the Kings just shut it down the rest of the way. Devils called a power play, a timeout late, hold the goalie, but nothing. Just nothing. Kings executed this to a T tonight. And that's the problem when you're facing teams that come off bad losses. You got to think they're going to bounce back. And that's what the Kings did tonight. I'll give them the fucking credit. They showed up tonight, and they executed perfectly after coming off a 7-0 loss on Tuesday. It's just an unfortunate, bad loss for New Jersey. And the problem is last year's team would have tied the game late. That's what they did last year. They clawed, they fight, they stayed in games. When it looks like they were out of the game, they would tie it and force it to overtime or eventually win it in regulation. It's just an unfortunate bad loss going into a huge 3-game stretch here for the team. And the big one is Saturday night. So, Devils lose 2-1, an unfortunate loss. That's a tough loss tonight. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's a painful one. That's one the Devils should have had. So, just gotta look ahead, and unfortunately, they're coming up to the big one, folks. This is what we've been waiting for all year. As you can see, I am wearing my Stadium Series jersey tonight. There we go. On camera. Stadium Series this Saturday night at MetLife Stadium. This is it. We've been counting down the days, and it's finally upon us. Whoever's going to MetLife, be safe, first off. They're calling for, the weather report's a little right now. I'm hearing snow potentially, so just cold weather. Be safe, bundle up. If you're going there, have fun. All right? Don't do anything stupid, please, all right? Just enjoy yourselves and be responsible. It's a tough thing to ask these days out of people, but I can only try my best. So enjoy the game. If you're going there Saturday night, I'll be watching it with friends at a friend's house. So, and then after that, as I said, 3-game stretch. Why? The next 3 games are against divisional opponents. Philadelphia Saturday night, at Washington Tuesday, and then the Rangers come into town Thursday. All right, 3 big games here. 3. If this team is who they think they are, and they're still 2 points out of a playoff spot at time of recording, depending on what happens in Vancouver tonight, if this team who thinks they are, if they think they are, gotta win at least 2 of the next 3 games, all right? I would love if they win all 3, but I know that's asking way too much. Take 2 out of 3 these next 3, and then we can talk, all right? So, the Devils will practice tomorrow at MetLife Stadium, the first time they will be back in the Meadowlands since, get this, May 11th, 2007. Where were you in 2007? That was the last time the Devils were in the Meadowlands when they got eliminated in the 2007 Stanley Cup playoffs in the second round by the Ottawa Senators. The last game was at Continental. And the last goal of the game, last goal in that building was scored by Daniel Alfredsson, beating Martin Brodeur and eliminating the Devils that night. So, yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I guess I can also show this. They were giving away mystery pucks tonight. There we go. Yeah, there they go on camera there. So I picked up 2 of them. One's for me, one's for a friend of mine. Oh, should put it the right way. There you go. So yeah, that was fun. Really nice. The The money goes to the Food Bank of New Jersey, I think it was. I think that's the official name. It goes to some food bank because Goya was sponsoring it tonight, so I picked up 2 pucks. It was just literally, this is what it looked like, right? So picture this side on a massive table, and you just have to go, okay, I'm going to take this one. And then you look, and then that's it. You got to guess who it is. I'm looking at these pucks. I think I got, I want to say Curtis Lazar and Dawson Mercer, I think. But I can't tell. There's no labels or anything on them. So it is what it is, but good cause to be a part for. So next post-game report will be next Thursday after the Rangers game. So we'll see what happens then. But just a tough loss tonight. This one's going to be a tough one to swallow. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Trevor, and I will see you for the next one.